Hey y'all. So I have so I wanna look more into Britney Spears as how we perceive her as a celebrity. Before okay, so I just watched the Framing Britney Spears documentary, and I knew she was a fashion icon, but and I know this sounds totally dumb, but I had I knew that she was worth a lot of money, and I knew that getting a picture of her was you know damn worth $1 million, as I'm hearing. And I remember back when I was in middle school, um like I remember her chewing gum going for an insane amount of price, and I was like, what the hell? And I had no idea. Um but after the Framing Britney Spears documentary, I realized that there's a lot of documentary on her, and a lot of um like mm, so, so, sorry, I get nervous around the camera when talking about this kind of stuff, because okay, so in my middle school, high school, it was cool to shit on Britney Spears, and I didn't want to fess up that I liked her. And yeah, it I don't so maybe I have a complex about it. I'm sorry, Britney. Um but yeah, I had no idea about her fame or anything like that. I knew about the fashion. I knew kind of who she was married to and stuff in passing. I never kept up with celebrity gossip, and like I really only started following Britney a couple of months ago as like uh a free Britney kind of thing, because because to me she's a fashion icon. I love her music, um, but I never looked into it more than that. I like her music. She always she's always bopping, and but I uh I had no idea about the fame, and until the documentary, because it was wow, wow, there's a lot of false rumors spread around this girl, um, and then all the interviews interviewing her, and she like if you saw the documentary, like when she first got to fame, like she uh she went back to her hometown and handed out hundreds of $10,000 in 100 bills, and just handed it out and said Merry Christmas. That touches my heart, because wow, she didn't have to do that. That that really makes me feel like there are good people in the world that at least at that time and point. Anyways, in passing at the doctor's office, I would always look at Us Weekly and be like, oh, what's Britney up to, whatever, and read it at the time. But now that I'm an adult and I know what the paparazzi has done to her, and I have a concept on how horrible this is, paparazzi in general. Um, like I bought a couple of Us Weekly magazines focusing on Britney in the headlines and stuff, and I want to kind of see how trash it is, especially since these things have way been published. Um, they've already got their money, whatever. Just and I want to dish into this, because because honestly, I like a bit of gossip, and but I uh, I want to see how the paparazzi has like painted this picture of Britney. I bought 2 copies from 2007, and I just want to see like, and I want to keep up with the then and now, like with court cases and stuff. I really don't have computers or stuff, so I have to write everything down. I will link down like if when I find court documents, I want to kind of keep up with like, oh my God, here's gossip from 2007, and then like now, as far as like court documents until I can afford like a computer and stuff. Um, and honestly, like Brittany has a lot of stress on her life, and it's she so tries to be perfect, and it's so amazing to me. How I got into these was like Salone's videos on Jamie Lynn with all on Zoe 101 with all the Dan Schneider stuff, and then he made a video about Brittany, and I was like, oh, what's she up to? And um, one of the videos that I watched in the court documents, it says Brittany welcomes and appreciates the informed support of her fans, and I was a fan of her music, as I said, but um, I really didn't know about the celebrity part of it. I mean, I had a concept of it, but I really didn't dish into gossip magazines, and now that I figure all these people have had their money, um, all this stuff about Britney is coming out, um, like I just I just think she's a really interesting person, and I would love to see how the paparazzi like portrayed her in like the older, you know, things because I'm gonna be honest, being famous must be real tough because she was so wholesome and just I truly feel bad for what this woman has to go through, you know, like I just want her to be living her best life. I felt like she possibly was living her best life, and it just it just truly upsets me on how this woman who has brought so many people joy um be in this corrupt kind of thing. This hits me deeply because we're all just people, and it hurts um to know that somebody that has brought so much joy into the world has to live in a conservatorship. She's supposed to be the pop princess, and they ain't treating her like a princess, and that princesses are like princesses like deserve to be princesses eventually, and I really hope that Britney just I hope she gets free because in reality we'll never ever know Britney, but um like we just want her to be living her best life. Have a good day, guys.